Hello, hello, hello. What is going on? How are you today? What's happening? Yay. Look, listen, come on in, share on out. Let's get this started. Woo! So, who am I? I am Stevie, just Stevie, Dr. Stevie, everything, right? That is who I am. And I'm super excited to be here with you this evening to talk about your it factor is important. Your it factor is important. First off, we have to say what the it factor is in case you do not know. And if you are here with me live, definitely let me know by putting your comment in here. Let me know your name so I can shout you out. Okay. So, what I do in the world is to help people to literally use their God given gift, skills, talents, and abilities so that they can create online income, right? I look at the expertise inside of you and the experience inside of you so that we can get you paid, honey. And so that you can do business from anywhere around the world, even your home office, like I'm in my home office right now. So I want you to share this out because I'm here to encourage you on this evening, child. I'm here to tell you that you have got it. We are literally in the second quarter of 2023, and you need to be known. You need to take up space. You need to lift your voice. You need to understand that people are waiting on you. People are waiting on you. And if you do not show up, then how are they ever going to get what they need? Because guess what? Yes, there are billions of people on this planet, but there's only one you. Yes, there are different people who do what you do. There are different people who do what I do. There are various authors, speakers, and coaches who do exactly what I do. But, honey, nobody, no one in this whole entire planet is me. Whether you call me Dr. Stevie, just Stevie, whatever you decide to call me, that's not even what matters, honey. But what matters is that you understand who you are so that you will have the freedom to do the same. I understand who I am wholeheartedly, the good, bad, ugly, and indifferent of who I am. Hey, Star! Love Star, yay! Rock stars in the building. So, whatever it is that you desire to do in this world, there has not been anybody who can get it done. That's why you were born. There's not happenstance or circumstance or any of that that says that you were born by mistake. None of it. You were definitely supposed to be here right now on April 3rd, 2023 at 8:27 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You we're supposed to be here. You're supposed to be made right here in the world because guess what? We all have gifts, skills, talents, and abilities. Y'all know that I call that your it factor so that you can look at that and create a whole multiple stream of income because there are other coaches who may do what you do, but they're not going to do it in the way that you do it because nobody else can do it. Nobody else has the opportunity to do that. Nobody else has the experience to do that. Nobody else has the skill set to do that. That's how important you are. Your it factor is important because it stands out in this world. Your it factor is important because it's supposed to be all about you solving the problem that God placed you in this earth to solve. There's a specific problem that you're supposed to wake up and answer. There's a specific thing that you're supposed to wake up and do. You, with all of your, hi, Sherry, hi, you, with all of your amazingness, honey, have been called and created to do that specific thing. I know that there are a lot of coaches who do what I do, but nobody does it like me. Nobody is bringing you popping and pink energy like I do. Okay. Nobody is bringing you pop and pink personality like I do. Nobody is bringing you pop and pink faith like I do. Okay. So nobody is going to do me. They could duplicate, they could imitate, but my name is not Xerox, so I'm not copying, and I don't want you to either. Okay. I want you to stand up inside of your brilliance with all of those accolades, with all of that experience, with everything you bring to the table, even that thing that you don't know you do. Okay. The thing is that there are people who have been in my life who are just soft voices. Sometimes you need a soft voice. You need somebody who's going to be like, oh my gosh, you could get through this, and not so much energy. We sometimes don't need all the rah rah. We need somebody just to feel like that favorite sweatshirt or that greatest cup of coffee. We need that type of energy sometimes. There are people who are specific to that. Sometimes we don't even need that person who is going to rile us up, right? Sometimes we need to just chill. I'm definitely the rile you up type person. I understand that. But I always tell my people, I'm not a hand holder at all, at all, at all. That's just not who I am. But I always have your back. I'm going to always tell you the truth. I'm always push you forward. I'm just not a hand holder. But there are specific people God has positioned in this world to be in space and place to hold your hand. That is very important. That's a very important job for you to do. If you're somebody who's definitely built on holding the hand of somebody to get them through the next hurdle, there are people who need that. There are people who need to know that you know how to do math really, really, really well. I remember that there's some math tutors who Lord, like the other day, it's funny. One of my professors at A&T, she's been there like years, at least since I was in school. I think they said like 60 years. 60 years. Hey, Alex. What's going on, Alex? So I'm going to get to Alex in a minute because I got to tell Alex. See, okay, I'm going to go tell y'all about my professor, her it factor. Then I'm going to tell you about Alex and her it factor, okay? So listen, the professor has been there about 60 years. I needed her and her it factor to explain science to me, y'all, because I was not getting science. Science and math, I have some real issues understanding. So I was not understanding it. But she, with her amazing, graceful, incredible self, walked me through so I could graduate because I was not going to graduate. My math and science grades were horrible. Everything else that dealt with words, like even Spanish, Portuguese, French, those type of words, I was it, but not so much with these numbers and formulas and stuff. I don't know. I just did not get it. That's not the brain side. Alex is very much that side of the brain. That's my friend. She's an engineer, just amazing. She actually deals with both sides of the brain. That's important too because her it factor is important. But this particular professor, I'm like, oh my gosh, had it not been for her and her it factor showing up, I would have flunked out of school, y'all. I'm telling you the truth. I would have flunked out of school because math and science were not my thing. But she showed up in her amazingness and I was able to graduate. Praise the Lord. Now, Alex, my friend, has this incredible card game series. Oh my gosh. And I've used it. They literally are incredible questions that you can ask whoever you are seeing, so or your husband or whoever, so that you can learn more about them. And they're like well equipped, great questions. I have utilized this. I've had great conversations off of this card game, right? And so my thing is, I needed Alex and her it factor to show up so that I could have the conversation, because sometimes it's hard to have conversations about certain things. But if you put it in the form of a game where somebody else has come up with the questions, that makes it easier. Okay. So we have to look at these things. Hey, John, how you doing? How you doing? Yes, same here. Language, history, math, and science are not for me ever, ever. I get it. I understand it. It's not for me. So, you guys, listen. Why should I try to be second best at something? Because this is what we used to do back in the day, or at least let me talk about myself. I used to feel like I had to be the best at everything, the best. Oh my gosh, even if I did not know it. So I would try to learn all I could about math and science. And of course, I had to learn it in order to graduate. But that's not how God equipped my it factor. That is not a gift, skill, talent, or ability that comes naturally to me. But instead of trying to say, oh, this person is great at it and letting them rock with it, me sometimes said, I'm going to learn it so I could be the best. Who cares about being the best at something that you're not good at? Be really knowledgeable and blessed to have the unique skills that you do. That is what you need to have in your life. You need to know how to take what it is that you know to make your bank account grow. And so when we talk about these things and when we look at these things and we stand up in these things, then we are allowed to hone our specific skill set so that we can make more money. We are allowed to look at our gifts, what God has naturally put inside of us, to make more money. We are allowed to be able to have our talents, things that nobody else can do like we can do, and make more money. So we are supposed to naturally fall into the flow of our funds. Let me say that again. We are supposed to naturally fall in the flow of our funds. It's not supposed to be something that's a hard push. It's not supposed to be something where we are literally faltering at so that we can have more money. If it's not something good for you, then why are you doing it? Does that make sense? When you can utilize a different set of gifts, skills, talents, and abilities, y'all know I call that your it factor, to truly change the game and take it to the next level. What are you good at? If you're here live or if you're on the replay, let me know. What are some of your gifts, skills, talents, and abilities? Gifts, skills, talents, and abilities. It's very important to understand that. It's very important to stand up in that. It's very important to be thrilled to be who you are. If you're thrilled to be who you are, then that means you have the opportunity to increase your income because you have the opportunity now, specifically online, to tap into the 7 streams of income that will change the trajectory of your life. You have the opportunity to do so when you wrap that in a beautiful bow and create a multiple income stream. Whether you want to be a business owner or not, you can still utilize the internet to make money. You can still use your phone or your laptop to make money. So whether you want to make an extra $1,000, whether you want to make an extra 6 figures, whether you want to make 8 figures is up to you. I'm not talking about what your comma needs to be in your bank account because that's none of my business. But what I am telling you is that you have the opportunity to get seen and get paid online when you streamline your stuff into what it needs to be. So taking inventory of your gifts, taking inventory of your skills, taking inventory of your talents, taking inventory of your abilities, being able to stand up successfully in that and realizing that you are indeed the person who God has called and created you to be. And when you look at that thing, the good, bad, ugly, and indifferent of that thing, and you really understand that this is how you make money and create a life that you love, because if you are naturally gifted at it, you are going to be able to do it without anybody else second guessing you because it's a natural thing for you. A lot of people have been in spaces and places where it's not a natural fit. For me, it started when I was 30. Many of you may know the story, many of you may not. But at the age of 30, I literally woke up and realized that I hated the space I was in. Not that I love my life, but I had literally gotten to the epitome of what I thought my life would be, y'all. I go from kindergarten to grad school. The next logical thing, or so I thought, was to get a job. But I got that job. I was doing the daggone thing. 30, honey. I had the 3 B's: business card, bank account, and big girl paychecks. Okay. I had done what I thought I was called to do. But the truth of the matter was that was not what I was called to do. That is not what I was supposed to do. That is not what God had called and created me to do. But that was the box that I thought I was supposed to be living in. So literally that box that I was supposed to be thinking I was supposed to be in led me to corporate America. Anybody know anything about me knows that corporate America is not where the kid needs to be, okay? So I was in corporate America for about a year. I ended up being very, very, very ill. Why? Because I was not in my it factor income. I became very ill. Matter of fact, I had to have 3 colonoscopies within 30 days, 2 within 24 hours. I had shingles, and I went from a size 14 to a size 0. And this thing was about to kill me, this thing called stress. So I understand wholeheartedly and fully what it is to live in a space and place where you do not fit. Like literally living there and trying to be in this existence of what it is that you think you should be. Literally living there and realizing that this is not it. This ain't it. You heard some people say that? This ain't it, sis. Realizing, bro, that this ain't it. So when you are looking at this thing and you're looking at your inventories of your gifts, skills, talents, and abilities, being at that job was not in mind. Nothing about this job was Stevie. But I had to go through these things to even understand what I was supposed to be doing. So now, when I look at my list of gifts, skills, talents, and abilities, my it factor, I understand that I enjoy fast-paced environments. I don't like to do the same thing every day, all day. That's not me. I don't like it. I also understand that I have to be around people. I'm very extroverted. It's very hard for me to work in the office by myself and just sit there and just not talk to other people. That's very hard for me because I'm very extroverted. So the other thing I understand about me is that I don't need a whole lot of micromanaging. I don't need nobody over my shoulder all the time. Some people need that. Some people value their manager checking on them and doing things. That's not me. Just tell me what I need to do. Tell me the deadline. I'll get it done, honey, probably before the time. But this is what it is. It literally is knowing these things about myself and knowing these things so that I can literally look at the business or the career I want to have so that I can make sure that these things are in place, so that I know what questions to ask. A lot of people don't know what questions to ask, so they're living in a life and living in a career that they hate because they don't know. This is the truth. A lot of people, you can statistically see this, most heart attacks are had on Monday. Why? Because people are dreading their jobs. They don't want to go to work there. One of the degrees I have is human resources degree. So not only am I able to tell you your it factor, I'm also able to show you some things about how you can change your job and your position into getting what you want. Specifically, then taking that whole thought pattern of what it is that you enjoy the most about your job and also what you enjoy the least about your job, utilizing the expertise and experience you have and positioning it into an online business. Why do I want you to have an online business? Because you need to have not just the income from your job, but you also need to have some income of your own. Because guess what? You may want to do some things in between the Fridays that you get paid. You may want to be able to say, okay, I want to go to Dubai this weekend. I want to go to take my mama out to dinner this weekend. But if you wait and paycheck to paycheck, you're not going to be able to do what God has called you to do in that. You're not going to be able to bless people other than yourself in that. So when you have a job and a business, you're able to take things to the next level. I'm not the one to tell you to quit your job, but I am the one to tell you that if it's not the right job for you, let's start looking at a business so that we can, if you want to say, oh my God, I can't do it and quit your job, not saying that at all. I don't believe in some people quit their job, but you have the option too. Or if something happens, God forbid, you get let go, layovers happen, all the stuff. Or if we are going through what the world calls a recession, you're able to have more income coming in because you don't know what is going to happen. You have to utilize your brain power so that you can set yourself up for success. So as we look at these things and we really take it to the next level and call these things truly into the spotlight and limelight of your life, then we understand that your it factor is indeed there to equip you. Your it factor is for you to go with the grain, not against the grain, so that you can stand up inside of the power that God has already positioned you to. So your bank account should be growing because of what you know, what you do, who you are, because specifically you can stand up and you can use these transferable skills to pay your bills. So yes, we might want that six-figure income, but everybody doesn't want that or need that. But utilizing your skills, talents, and abilities can transform your bank account to the next level. Wherever you want to lay the comma in your number is fine with me. Just lay it somewhere so that you can take it to the next level in your life, because literally we want you to show up as you desire to be. Whether it's living in an RV, like one of my friends says she want to have the RV life with her husband and kids, or whether it's like me, I don't want the RV life, but I do want the spa life, okay? I do want the 5-star hotels, okay? And I do want that good food. I'm a foodie, so I do need that in my life. That is what I want. What do you want? What is the thing that God is calling you into? What are the desires of your heart? Because when you're able to really tap into you, then your identity can become your income. Who you are really becomes who you are. Because this is the thing, a lot of people are existing in lives they don't even want. How do I know? Because that was me. I told y'all my testimony. So as we look at this thing and we really, really rock it out and really stand up into who we are, then we are going to take it to the next level. We are going to show you how to turn your knowledge, your expertise, your know-how, whatever you want to call it, your experience, into a profitable online business. We want to show you that. Why? Because you deserve it. You deserve to live a life that you absolutely love. You deserve to get paid whenever you desire to. You deserve to be the queen or king of bank and bounce back ability. You deserve it. And the way for you to truly get it is to start really taking inventory of the things you like, things you don't like, your gifts, your skills, talents, and abilities. This is what you do. You have to take a look at what you've done already. You have to take a look at what you're really great at. You have to take a look at this and you have to own it. Because a lot of times you can know you're great at something, but you don't own it. And in order to create it factor income, you've got to own it. So your it factor is important not only to the world, because we need you, we need what you have to offer, but to yourself, so that you won't be spiraling inside of something that's going to shake your very core and foundation. We need you to show up as the powerful being that you are. We need you to recreate who you are inside of your business so that you could get paid consistently and efficiently for that, and you can love your life. My whole mission and message is to help you to live out your God-given gifts so that you can love your life. When you live out who God has created you to be, then He is going to put you in harmony with who you are. And when that happens, then your whole life can change. You can be transformed. So if you've not shared this out, what in the world is going on? Share it out, share it out, share it out, share it out. Because I know I'm preaching good. I'm preaching myself happy, okay? So here's the thing. As you stand up and stand out in who God has created you to be, there's going to be opportunity for you to want to say, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. I put up a meme probably last month, the end of last month. I said, I'm allergic to excuses. Please don't make them around me. I don't like excuses because there's no excuse for you not knowing the knowledge. In fact, as you see on the screen, I'm so glad, Sherry. This is helpful, she says. Yay. So as you see on the screen, workwithstevie.com. You all need to go to workwithstevie.com. Hey, workwithstevie.com. Hey, workwithstevie.com. Hey, hey, workwithstevie.com. Hey, hey. Go to workwithstevie.com. I'll even type it here for you. But definitely go there, because for one of the things you're going to get is a 15-minute masterclass that's going to teach you how to quickly and efficiently increase your visibility, credibility, and cash all online. That's just one of the amazing things that happens at workwithstevie.com. Hey, workwithstevie.com. Hey, workwithstevie.com. Hey, 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 hey. You need to go over there. You need to go over there because of the greatness that is over there. I'm trying to tell you. I put my foot in that. If y'all not from the South, y'all might not understand. But when a good meal is made here in the South, I know John was here, North Carolina stand up, then we know when you put your foot in it, child, you do it good. It's the tasty thing. So I put my foot up in this masterclass, y'all. I put it up there so that you can understand that this is not a game, child. This is what you need to do. So I want you to go to workwithstevie.com so that you can be equipped with the tools to succeed Why? Because I believe that when you are equipped with the tools to succeed, there is no stopping your potential. One of the tools that you need to know is how to take your increased experience, because I know y'all are amazing people, and your increased expertise that you have amassed over the years and truly take it to the next level. That's what workwithstevie.com will help you to do. That is what you're going to be equipped with. That is what it's going to allow you to tap into, because this year is not over. We are far from over. We are literally in the 4th month, so you can tee yourself up for some great things. But if you don't take the opportunity to really showcase what it is that you can do inside of your own life, then you're going to just be sitting on the sidelines talking about sitting on the sidelines. And you don't want to be sitting on the sidelines. Professional clappers don't get paid. People are professionally clapping with other people. No, get in the game. Get in the game. Get in the game. The ladies, LSU could not win last night. Shouts out to them. Okay? They could not win last night if they didn't get in the game. If they didn't get suit up, if they didn't come to do what they came to do, honey, they would not have won. And if you are sitting on the sidelines of your life, child, then you are not going to be able to do it either. Stop sitting on the sidelines of your life and get in this game called life, because at the end of the day, we do not have the time we think we have. And if you just sit around and play silly games and don't get into this thing, then you are going to be stuck. I love you, but you're going to be stuck. So my job, part of my it factor, is to put myself on the sidelines to cheer you on. I'm in the game by showing you how to be in the game. But when it comes to you working with me and really getting coached, honey, I am the coach. I'm not the player. We are in this thing called your life. The game is that you win. So the first step of getting into this game is to go work with Stevie.com, because we need you to really suit up. This is not like the end of anything. We're just in the beginning. Games are usually won in the 4th quarter, I'm trying to tell you. But when you go through the 2nd quarter, right, then you're able to set yourself up for easy money in your game. You want to be able to do that. You're literally sitting on a gold mine starving to death when you don't step inside of who you are. So I am just excited about what it is that you're going to be doing. I'm excited. Congratulations to those of you who are going to work with Stevie.com tonight. Oh my gosh. Go ahead and go there tonight. Go ahead and get that complimentary video so you can take it to the next level in your life and in your business. Go ahead and get it, child. If you need anything else, any questions to be answered, we have a few seconds here. So go ahead and drop them in, because we're about to go. I preached on this Good Monday. And what I got to tell you is literally we're about to change the game. Those of you who are hanging out in the 2nd quarter, who are ready to get suited up, let's go. Those of you who are already in the game, let's go. We all can elevate higher. We all can do something more. We all can change the game that we're in. If you feel like you've been defeated, come on. Get back in the game. If you feel like nobody is checking for what you have, get in the game. If you feel like life has defeated you and you don't know what else to do, hey, life has defeated you. You don't know what to do. But win. No matter what, okay? We're going to win out here. We're not playing silly games. Tricks are for kids. We are getting in the game. We're getting suited up, and we're ready. We on the field, honey. We are not on the bench. We are not riding shotgun. We are driving the car, okay? Go to workwithstevie.com, you all. It's going to be an amazing place for you to be. So I am, go ahead, Sherry. Go ahead. Launch your tutoring business. Hey, go ahead. Launch your tutoring business. Hey, go ahead. Launch your tutoring business. I definitely want to hear more about it. Hey, my girl. Hey. What's going on? Yes. Y'all are amazing. So at the end of everything I do, I literally say, make it a great day. Don't have a great day. Make it a great day. Why? Because you, and yes, you too have the power to do so. All right, now, let's get it together. Go to workwithstevie.com. Bye.